Hey, it's me again. No, I'm not dead. Just been looking at my channel recently, and pretty much all of it is stuff about pro wrestling, of the few updates I've done. Uh, and like, wrestling isn't the only thing going on in my life. It's not the only thing that I'm interested in. And I'm gonna try to liven up the channel with some non-wrestling discussion, or just thoughts and ideas. And another thing that I really love besides wrestling is comic books. And I just figured I'd start off with a few videos just espousing my personal ideas and pitches, I guess, that I would have done with certain things that happened or could happen in comic books. And I figured I'd start off with a pretty basic one, or just a pretty big one of mine, uh, the rebirth of Jason Todd. And in my mind, when it comes to comics, uh, death and rebirth should really serve a purpose. I mean, obviously, it's not really a rule that's followed. People die and come back all the time. Hell, no one buys that Wolverine's going to be gone for more than a month. But I really feel like with Jason Todd, something could have been special. Like, for for instance, just to draw the obvious parallel, when Bucky came back, we had the amazing arc with the Winter Soldier and him becoming Captain America, and yeah, that was all thrown away eventually because comics can't move or grow organically. They always have to flow back to the status quo eventually. But this is fantasy talk. Jason Todd, by comparison, a very similar sort of character to Bucky. One of the few original staples of cases where death can be permanent in comics, and hit Batman's greatest failure and all that sort of thing. Bucky, by comparison, just sort of became some third-string vigilante asshole, kind of like extreme Nightwing, because he has a knife and he might kill someone, and he could have been so much more. Everything building up to the Red Hood story is fine. Jason comes back from the Lazarus pit. He's crazy. He's mad that Batman didn't kill the Joker. All that's great. Here's the first big change. Actually, it's the big change. Jason kills the Joker. Just shoots him. Dead. Right in the brain. Just even if Batman doesn't, obviously he doesn't, take Jason's test of character, I guess, and kill the Joker, there's no reason for Jason to want the Joker to live. The man kidnapped his mother, beat him to death with a crowbar, and blew them both up. There's no reason that killing Joker shouldn't be Jason's priority number one. So he just shoots Joker 5 times in the chest and once in the brain, and Joker is dead, gone, permanent, forever. And if it were me, I would be serious about that. Joker would be gone. Obviously, he can't be gone forever because, again, comic books. But I would want him to be dead at least 3 years in real time. And first off, this just destroys any chance of Jason and Bruce ever coming together again because Jason broke everything Batman stood for, broke his sacred trust, and now it makes Jason, the Red Hood, the top tier villain in the new Batman hierarchy because he has all the training and he knows everything about Batman, but and that's what makes him so much more dangerous. I mean, and even to Jason, or even to Batman's other rogues, Jason's 100 times more dangerous than the Joker. I mean, they always talk about how unpredictable Joker is. Joker's too wild. Joker's too dangerous. But you never really got the sense that Joker would kill them or would hurt them. And they were basically just kind of the closest thing they had to it. He had friends. But Jason, there's no reason he can't kill the rogues just as much as he wants to kill Batman, because they spent his entire childhood trying to murder him dead. I mean, as easily as he could want them to help serve his goals, he could also just stab them in the face. And there's a whole new emotional development between Bruce and Jason, because Jason isn't just some random psycho asshole that he pushed over into a vat by accident and has now just become obsessed with destroying his life. Jason is his son. basically, who he held in his arms and felt him bleed to death. And now Jason's back, which should be amazing for Bruce. Which should be, I can correct my mistakes. I can start over. I can help him. We can do this right. But then now all that Jason wants to do is kill Bruce, and it's tearing him apart. Especially because he knows that he has to stop Jason, because Jason's as crazy and as sadistic and as monstrous as the Joker ever was. But all that Bruce really wants is for Jason to stop, and for them to be a family again, and for them to fight crime together, and to be part of his life. And that's to me, it's just so much more interesting and emotionally investing than just a guy who can't decide if he wants to murder Batman or have sex with him or what. And I don't know, maybe that's just my 2 cents. I'll try to put up a couple more of these videos before the week's over. This one was pretty short. These could get kind of long, I don't know. So yeah, tell me what you think. Tell me if you agree with my opinion. Tell me if you think it's stupid. Tell me I'm an idiot for wanting to kill the Joker for the sake of Jason Todd. Whatever. I mean, I'm trying to get back in the swing of things. Okay.